Yeah, let's get started now. So now we'll do the SWT qualifier predictions, which will be interesting. So who do you guys think will qualify? I would like gathered 12 players who I think will for sure make it, or have a very high chance of making it, and then some wildcards who I think will very likely qualify. Who I think will qualify for sure anyways is Gluttony. I think Gluto, obviously the best player in Europe offline, and has some solid Wi-Fi results. And yeah, I have a lot of brackets open, which we're supposed to look at. But when I look at these, that's it. Like Gluto actually hasn't won any of these events. When I look at them, and he, like for example here at the Battle of Armada, which happened at the start of 2020, he got 13th because I think he woke up late and then just played secondaries, but he still beat like Light and everything. But I think he will still qualify for sure because he's Gluto, and he's the best player in Europe, and he will try hard for Smash World Tour, like for sure, and not even a question. The second player that I have is actually Mr. R. I think he'll qualify. He hasn't actually attended, he has only attended from these tournaments. He attended this tournament, Battle of Armada. But this is like the most stacked Wi-Fi tournament I could find. And he lost to Sir John here. And he also lost to MVL. I don't know if MVL is actually entering SVT, but he's a threat there for sure. But I think Ramin will qualify because of Wi-Fi Snake. If he plays Chrome, I think he will likely lose. And actually next, the player who I think will qualify too is Super Semi. He actually didn't attend any of these tournaments, and I don't think he attends Wi-Fi tournaments in general. But he plays Young Link on Wi-Fi. He practices the game a lot on Wi-Fi. He's a very methodical player. He plays the game like offline to me online, but the Young Link is just straight up buffed online, so his base gameplay gets better. So next I have, to no one's surprise probably, a Wi-Fi Shoto legend guy, Andres Afan. His first showing was actually at this tournament, Battle of the Armada, hosted by Armada, where he beat Quick twice in a matchup that's actually apparently really bad for Samus. And he has consistently done very well at Wi-Fi events. Like at this tournament, the Coca-Cola 5,300 euro invitational, he got 5th, beating Winston Yete, and he also got a DQ win on Meru. So yeah, I think he will for sure. So next, probably a very known Wi-Fi warrior as well, Bloom Forever. I don't know his tag. I think he is like it's full Bloom Forever. I don't know. Anyways, Bloom. I think he plays Bayo, and I think Bayo is just slightly too buffed on Wi-Fi. He played. Did he play this tournament? No, he didn't. I should have looked at this up better. But he played this tournament, the most recent big Wi-Fi tournament, where he almost beat Gluto, but then got reverse 3-0'd, so that kind of sucks for him. So that's that. He also I don't think he has beaten Owl actually, but he has some decent other wins, and he's super consistent. He's very used to Wi-Fi because he plays in American Wi-Fi events too. So I think he is the player who will 100% qualify. Because I don't think he has many mental problems. Same with Andres FN. I don't think he has stuff like that. As you can see when I scroll through these brackets, there's someone who has always been at the top, and that's C-Squee. I think he will also 100% qualify. He has won so many Wi-Fi events. and he has been getting like better and better most of the time. And he plays Samus, a character who is very buffed on Wi-Fi. And he has beaten Gluttony, like at least once, pretty sure. Maybe he lost to his DK at one tournament. I don't know which tournament, but he did lose to his DK. This one player probably not many would have thought, I would say, but I think Snormanda has a very good choice, very good chance for qualifying for this tournament. He's also like Bloom. He has like done American events and done well at them, so he's very used to Wi-Fi. Bowser Jr. are probably not buffed at Wi-Fi, but he has been doing consistently well, like before at Wi-Fi events, and I think he will qualify for sure for this tournament. Another player who also does very well offline, Dark Tldr. Here you can see, and in this run he beat Andres Afan. Owl, he has a winning record on Owl online. They haven't played offline. He has beaten Virad. Has obviously does well online in general. Has beaten Quick offline. A lot of other players. He dominates Germany actually. It's kind of crazy. So yeah. Speaking of like Vidad, who he beat at this tournament, I think he will qualify for sure. I hadn't heard of him before the Wi-Fi era, but he has like consistent Wi-Fi results, consistently plays his top 8, also plays Rob online. That's a pretty huge buff. Rob, probably the best character on Wi-Fi, no cap. So Quick, another player who I think will qualify. He hasn't attended and has been kind of quiet recently, but he has he's obviously the second best player in Europe by far. He has a job, yes, that's exactly. He has been focusing on his job more and everything. So yeah, he has grinded offline, I think, with some players, and he has done well at previous Wi-Fi events, like he won Dokomi, I think, and stuff like that. Someone who I would think will qualify, and I think everyone knows who will qualify, and who is like the most tallest player in Europe right now, Owl Babies, or just Owl. He will qualify for sure, I think. He's beat Gluttony twice at this FCVX Global Cruise tournament. He has beaten Glutto before. It's weird to me how well he does on Wi-Fi, because he plays like so offline, you get me? But he still is so solid. Like, he's just a really solid player. Really solid. Someone who I think will qualify is Tariq, who I think you guys know from his famous run at the Pound Online, where he got 4th, beating players like Kola, Dabas, everything. I think him also attending a lot of USA tournaments, very used to Wi-Fi. Greninja also broken online secretly, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. And he won this recent tournament over like Super Striker. So yeah, over Wi-Fi Sonic. Can you believe it? Then I have some wildcards who haven't like attended many events. I have on my list. They're like Purple Age, just came back from Australia. He's very good at the game. He can, you know, I think he can maybe qualify for it. Depends. I think Peli, if he plays, you know, DDD with Brawler, I don't think he will qualify, because he's still new to the character and everything. Sub-CEO of Dumbness. And then, well, with Peli still, I don't know, he's just new to Brawler, still practicing and experimenting. So I think if he plays DDD, he will make it. And I think he will make it with Brawler, because he's still practicing the character. Then there is Hope. He did a pretty good run at this event. Got 5th, beat Dark Tldr. And Wi-Fi Hero, always pretty like unpredictable. Something can happen always with Hero. Another wildcard, I think, is Jaka. Where's the bracket? So Jaka did very well at this at this tournament. Went to Game 4 with Gluttony here, and beat Gluto here, and beat Vida and Super Striker too. But he has had some lower performances too, like losing to this player called Lancelot. Not very known at the moment, but he lost 3-0 to that player, and lost to Crash after at the tournament. So yeah, anything can happen. So that's pretty short, but those are pretty much my predictions on who will make Smash World Tour offline qualifiers. Because it's Wi-Fi, so almost anyone can like make it, because Wi-Fi is so unpredictable and everything. So maybe none of these players make it. Maybe Gluttony like loses round 1 to like Steve again. You never know. But yeah, that's it.